Hello, and welcome to today's video. My name is Lonnie von Erich Rice III, and today we will discuss the fourth installment in our situation analysis business model. In my previous videos, you know that we talked about the SWOT analysis, the pestle analysis, and the Porter's five forces analysis. Well, today we're going to discuss the Porter's value chain. Michael Porter, the creator of this business model and author of Competitive Advantage, laid out his method of analyzing value chains. Now, a value chain is a combination of the systems a company uses to make money. That is, a value chain is made up of various subsystems that are used to create products or services. This includes the process from start to finish. Now, according to Porter, competitive advantages come from the processes a company has, such as marketing. Porter sought out to define a company's competitive advantage, noting that it stems from a company's processes, such as marketing and supporting activities. Porter breaks down the value chain analysis into 5 primary activities. Then he further breaks those down into 4 activities that help support primary activities. The primary activities of Michael Porter's value chain are inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and service. The goal of the 5 sets of activities set to create value that exceeds the cost of conducting that activity, therefore generating a higher profit. Let's take a deeper dive into these 5 key primary activities. First, inbound logistics. Inbound logistics includes the receiving, warehousing, and inventory control of a company's raw materials. This also covers all relationships with suppliers. For example, an e-commerce company, inbound logistics would be the receiving and storing of products from a manufacturer that it plans to sell. Second is the operations. Operations include procedures for converting raw materials into a finished product or service. This includes changing all inputs to ready them as outputs. 3. Outbound logistics. All activities to distribute a final product to a consumer are considered outbound logistics. This includes delivery of the product, but also includes storage and distribution systems and can be external or internal. 4 is marketing and sales. Strategies to enhance visibility and target appropriate customers, such as advertising, promotion, and pricing, are included in the marketing and sales. These are all activities that help convince a consumer to purchase a company's product or service. And 5, services. This includes activities to maintain products and enhance consumer experience. Things like customer service, maintenance, repair, refund, and exchange. Now, companies can further improve the primary activities of their value chain with secondary activities. Value chain support activities do just that. They support the primary activities. The support of secondary activity plays a role in each primary activity, such as human resource management, which can play a role in operations, marketing, and sales. Here are the 4 supporting activities. Number 1 is infrastructure. Infrastructure covers a company's support systems and the functions that allow it to maintain operations. This includes all accounting, legal, and administrative functions. A solid infrastructure is necessary for primary functions. 2 is human resource management. Hiring and retaining employees who will fulfill business strategy, as well as help design, market, and sell the product. Overall, managing employees is useful for all primary activities, where employees and effective hiring are needed for marketing, logistics, and operations, among others. 3 is technological development. Technological development is used during research and development and can include designing and developing manufacturing techniques and automating processes. This includes equipment, hardware, software, procedures, and technical knowledge. Overall, a business working to reduce technology costs such as shifting from hardware storage systems to the cloud, is a technical development. And fourth is procurement. Procurement is the acquisition of inputs or resources for the firm. This is how a company obtains raw materials. Thus, it includes finding and negotiating prices with suppliers and vendors. This relates heavily to the inbound logistics primary activity, where an e-commerce company will look to procure materials or goods for resale. Now, let's take a look at the Porter's value chain model as it relates to L'ÉTIQUETTE Noire luxurious footwear. So once again, we're going to look at the primary activities. First is inbound logistics. Supplier locally purchases the raw materials for our shoes. They are based in Marche, Italy. And all the raw materials are from that area, so we can keep the cost down without incurring huge shipping prices. Also, specialized materials are imported into the center there in Italy. And also, inventory control is kept on hand at the warehouse that's based in Italy. Next is operations. As a brand, we have outsourced manufacturing and assembly, and also the research and development, technology, innovation comes from me in-house. Outbound logistics, there's a global distribution channel. To our advantage, we have the distribution channel in Italy that sends out the product worldwide. There's a 10-day just-in-time delivery of our products that we guarantee. There's a network of couriers that we have on board that the brand has partnered with to get the actual product in the hands of the customers. And we also provide free shipping to the United States and the UK. Now, the marketing and sales. This is going to be one of the more difficult sections that the brand has to keep it up to survive. First, we have the brand identity. We want to make sure we get the brand identity out into the people, into the consumers, so they can understand what the L'ÉTIQUETTE Noire brand is all about. We also have to create strong brand reputation with the L'ÉTIQUETTE Noire brand. We want to be that brand that people can rely on for the best vegan-friendly option out on the market. We also have value-based pricing. We're able to try to keep price down by offering our products through via email, e-commerce, and online. Innovative role in vegan leather is also an alternative for the traditional cowhide leather. And then we also create strong social media marketing. We have to make sure that we can get our online media platforms going in order to get the message into the homes of the individuals across the world. Lastly, we have service. We have pre and post sale customer service. Automatic emails are generated by me, and I put my customized touches to it so that every customer has the feeling that he or she is being paid attention to from the owner of the company. Also, we have extensive customer care. From beginning to end, we want to make sure that this is a pleasing experience for you when you purchase luxurious footwear from L'ÉTIQUETTE Noire. Now, let's look at the support activities. First, let's start with the firm infrastructure. Like I mentioned before, this is an e-commerce platform. We're online retailer only. We do not have a brick and mortar store. And with that, we're able to keep the cost down and pass that cost savings on to the customer. Also, the IT systems that connect with supply chain overseas, we have that in place right now. I have a strong line of communication with the supply chain that's overseas in Italy. And also legal matters. We also have legal representation to make sure that we abide by all legalities in Italy and into the United States. Italy, where we manufacture the product, in the U.S., where the customer service is based out of, and headquarters are based out of. Next, we look at human resource management. We have to make sure that we have a strong management team. Right now, this is a one-man operation. So if we are to hire people in the future, we want to make sure we have a strong management team that can lead the company into future growth. Also, having the connection with employee relationships is going to be vital for the success of the company once we started adding individuals to the payroll. Next is technology. We have seasonal product development. Right now, every season, we're going to create a new drop and pass that on to the customer. We're going to have a big online presence and campaign marketing our seasonal change of the designs. All of the designs are going to have a customer-oriented approach to them. And also we have in-shoe anti-counterfeit technology. In each pair of the shoes, there's going to be a hidden technology to make sure that you get an authentic pair of L'ÉTIQUETTE Noire luxurious footwear. Next is procurement. We have sustainable and progressive relationships with the supplier over in Italy. And also they have localized and stock supply. And once again, since we don't have a warehouse that we don't have to keep the product in, was outsourced to a third party, we're able to keep that cost down and pass the cost savings on to the individual customer. Now, these 9 value chain activities all produce the margin. In other words, this helps increase the profits for the company. So the bottom line, the primary activities within Michael Porter's value chain are used to provide a company with a competitive advantage in any one of the 5 activities, so it has an advantage in the industry in which it operates. In general, the analysis was meant for companies to manufacture goods, but almost any company can use the value chain analysis laid out by Porter, even if they do not have all the components. So we want to make sure that our value chain is being implemented to the fullest so we can be a part of the luxurious footwear market and get our hands on some of that $480 million that's at stake between now and 2033, which is what the industry is expected to grow. So with that, I want to thank you for coming along and listening to the L'ÉTIQUETTE Noire value chain analysis. Please leave your comments below. We'll talk again.